But you can still be postpartum and have a 12-year-old. We don't judge. Not on this channel. We don't judge. So. Hi, my name's Janine. I'm a business owner, a mommy of two. I just had my second, so we are in our postpartum era. And for the comments, I'll go ahead and answer any FAQs for you. She is our last. We love her. She completes our family. Like I said, I'm a mommy of two, not three, not four, not five, not six. I do have a bonus son. We love him very much. He is my heart. But our family is complete. That's all I got. And a content creator. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. And if this is not your first video or your first rodeo, hey girl, how you doing? Welcome back. Okay, so I hope this lighting is better. I've been up since 5:30. Just, it's, normally my partner drops my oldest off to school, and then my youngest goes to be with her grandparents so that I can work, because I work from home. And this morning was Grandparents' Day. So the grandparents were going to be at the school. So I was responsible for dropping her off this morning. And the chaos that ensued, this morning for Grandparents' Day, it's just waking them both up. I have a very tight system when we wake up, how we brush our teeth, how we pray at first thing in the morning. Then we wake up Sissy, her bottle's already ready, clothes are already laid out the night before. Like, it's a song and a dance that brings us together in the morning so that we get out of the house on time. But traditionally, I leave after my daughter and my partner leaves. Her and her dad leave first, but I have her ready to go. And then me and baby leave right behind them. So I had to leave. You know, you get what I'm saying. Bruh. I feel like I had my car on two wheels. feel like I had my car on two wheels trying to get to that school. Like, it was just, it was a lot. It was a lot. I normally like to buy from local coffee shops. I am a coffee drinker, coffee connoisseur, a coffee girl. Always have been. And when I say always have been, I still remember to this day, if my mother ever watches this video, I doubt it, because she would be like, girl, why are your arms out? But if she did, she would contest to the fact that I remember at 4 or 5, my mother making me a cup of coffee, and I would sit with her and watch Murder, She Wrote, or any of those weird shows that she used to watch back in the day, and sip my little coffee out of a mug, and I just felt so special. If that was a good idea. I don't know if that was a good idea for my mother to do that, because I definitely wouldn't give my daughter a cup of coffee today. I drank coffee, so I've always enjoyed coffee, and as an adult who I can spend my money and my coin on what I want to spend it on, I want to spend it on coffee. I was desperate this morning. Leaving Grandparents' Day, your girl was desperate and got a cold brew. So we're gonna cut again. You're gonna see my arm reach out for this said drink with the green straw. And then you'll see it go away. Okay, so my God, if you are still watching, because I'm more than positive you clicked on this video to look at postpartum trousers, casual and dressy, not listen to my coffee story. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, and I would like to say, you guys, because like I said, I had to stop, get better lighting. It's Cookie Town. First of all, I've already said welcome, but if you so kindly like, comment, and subscribe at any point in time in this video or at the end, it is greatly appreciated. This channel is truly a passion project for me. It is a mommy on a mission to motivate other mommies to simply get up and get dressed and take care of themselves. With my first daughter, I can definitely say that I lost a little chunk of what I enjoyed out of life, trying to be the best mother possible. And I had to learn that as women, even as men, even as fathers, I don't care if a man is watching this, we have to learn how to be multifaceted, and do it with grace. And I don't think I gave myself a lot of grace with my first daughter. And I promised myself with my second to always find my way back to myself. I'm going to be a great mom regardless, because that is just a gift that God has given all of us. But I don't want to lose self. So this channel means a lot to me when it comes to motivating moms to simply pour into your cup, which tends to be always on the emptier side as moms. Come on, I know you hear me. And do some of the most simplest things, as wear that favorite shirt. You bought that button down, you caught it on sale, you are so proud of yourself, and now it sits in the back of your closet because you don't take the time to just simply put it on. Oh, my fan's turned off. Okay, I'm gonna need to charge and put those fans back on, or my camera will shut off. I have to have a fan on this camera. That shirt, that favorite shirt, that button down that you got on sale is now in the back of your closet, collecting dust, not being worn, because we're too busy wrapped up in making sure we are the best versions of parents that we don't just get dressed. And I know personally, I feel like I can be a better mom if I have that cute shirt on. So I promote all women to go to the back of that closet, grab that button down. Yes, ma'am, that you caught on sale. Remember the day you caught it on sale and you just could not believe it? You tried it on, it fit you perfect. Wear it. Wear it. Oh, but Janine, I'm not going anywhere. Wear it. When you drop your kids off, daycare, school, wherever, play date, I'm telling you, put that favorite pair of sunglasses on, slick that hair back, sweet paint, wear the shirt. Because when you dress better, you feel better, okay? So that is what my channel is around. I am a very busy mom. I am a business owner. I also have a full-time job, and I still do my best to take time for myself and to simply get dressed. I think health is wealth. I think you also have to show your little ones how to be healthy as well. I'm not perfect by any means. And when you see these try-ons, you will see there is no snap back. There is no snapation. There was not a snappage of the waist, because it's not realistic. And I'm a person who was always into fitness, always into just taking care of myself and eating right, and I didn't snap back. Both times. And the first time, it took me a strong 2 years, two years to hit my weight loss goals. And I stayed consistent and didn't give up. So I'm here to motivate you. Let me be your neighborhood bestie, and I'm here to motivate you. I promise you guys, we can do this together. Because I want you to know, yes, I am in my postpartum era. I just had a baby, but you can still be postpartum and have a 12-year-old. We don't judge. Not on this channel. We don't judge. So if you're here to let me motivate you and inspire you to take an extra step in your routine to feel your best, let's get started. Okay. If you now hear the fan is back on, oh, if y'all can see my setup. Woo! If y'all can see my setup. I do feel like I would be judged harshly. And at my big old age, I don't know. I just feel like, what you gonna tell me I don't already know about myself? Woo. All right. Okay. So let's get in to the postpartum trousers. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So the first thing I want to say is, I think all of these trousers, except for 2 pair, were before I was pregnant with my second. And as we know, having a baby, weight fluctuates. We're up, we're down, we're left, we're right. But I want to point something out, because when you see all this stuff tried on, I will point out like why this pleated trouser may fit, but this pleated trouser doesn't. And I'm going to give you right now a perfect example of what I mean. So, where do I want to start? Is this zigrape? So, I'm going to show you me trying these on. These are a pleated pair of black trousers. As you can see, they are from Zara. Yeah, girl. And as we know, it's Zara. Now, these, I will say, because if you saw in the other video, my gripe with Zara, they don't bring stuff back. I understand. I understand why they don't, and why things are just seasonal drops and then they're gone. These are from Zara, but I will say that this type of cigarette style cropped trouser, they do bring back every year. Sometimes it has a belt, sometimes it has a slit, sometimes it has little darts at the bottom, zips, buttons, whatever. So they do bring different variations of these back. I actually think I have these in another color, but a very much so smaller size. So we're not gonna go there. But if you see in my try on, this pleated pair of cropped trousers, as beautiful as they are, they do not fit. I wear these a lot for work, and that was a little disheartening. But I have an option. There is another option, in my opinion, with the exact same look that gives you a little bit more forgiveness in our postpartum era, okay? And that is this pair that I have here. Let me take these off. So this pair, as you can see, I believe these are also from Zara as well. They are elastic. So with the elastic, you don't get the pleated trouser look, but it's the same, almost the same material of pant. And I like to do these as a dress pant, and they've got a jogger bottom, because they are cropped just like this pair, just like I showed you in the try on. But you can still get away with that trouser cropped look, and you still get some forgiveness in the waist. So this is my first pair of trousers that you can do dressy or casual. I love this with a plain white t-shirt, but I also love this with a nice button down, or a flowy top, and you still look so put together. I mean, anything from a slingback, a flat. Right now I have on some ballerina slippers. They're a slipper slingback, and like this, oh my goodness, I have to put this back on my foot, I'm out of control. This together with a clean white t-shirt, or a white button down, or like a white camisole, ooh, so cute. So love the cropped trouser. But ladies, let's do a little bit more of a forgiving waist, okay? So that's the first one. I want to point this out again. The next one, as you will see in the try on haul, I have another pair of trousers. This particular style trouser is not a high waist trouser, and it is probably one of the most popular, most worn style trouser out right now. And it's the simple black pleated in the front trouser. It's from Zara. Let's not go there, okay? We're not gonna go there. But it is simply pleated in the front. Okay, sorry, once again, camera overheated. Don't know why we got the fans and it's still overheating. It didn't do that the other day. But let's move on and not waste her time, so she won't do that again. So like I said, this is probably the most popular style, very flowy, but the structured waist. And then, you know, the girls are wearing them with everything. We are starting to see trousers now on errand runs and all of the things. I love to wear them day or night. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. But as you see in the try on haul, whoo, they did not fit. They did not fit. And that is okay. So we have another option. And here is the other option. Oh, I love her. The forgiving waist. Once again, we have the forgiving waist. Yes, from Zara. Stop it. You get that same pleated feel The same flowy but structured pant, same hemline, same flow, but you get the forgiving waist because we just had a baby, okay? And we don't care if we just had a baby and the baby is 12, okay? The baby can still be 12 and we just had a baby. We can still be in postpartum because we don't judge, okay? So because of this forgiving waist, you can still mimic the same style that you're looking for with the pleated trouser and have that forgiving waist and feel a lot more comfortable. So this is my second pair of trousers in your postpartum era that I think that all women should have in their repertoire, whether this is for work or you just want to do a coffee run and you just want to look sleek and chic. This is your postpartum best friend. This pair right here, postpartum best friend. The drawstrings hang delicately with the gold balls at the end. It's just really nice. They're just a really good pant. So yeah, love. Moving along to some more light colored style trousers. These probably, Lord knows, they need a good steam. Can you tell I was trying them on? Can you tell I was styling them? But these pair here, you have, I'm going to give you cropped and long versions, okay? So please adhere to the fact that they're cropped or that they're long, but these are a pleated pair. I purchased these while pregnant, so I was a different size and was able to really gauge what I needed. But this is a nice tan cropped pair. It has almost like a tweed to it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but they're extremely lightweight, very flowy. They crop at the calf muscle. Very nice, very structured. Once again, perfect for the office, but also perfect to throw on with this a nice white tee. You can add some flair to it and do something more blousey, and you can still make it a daytime trouser. Woo, I love this pair. I love this pair so much. It's something about that belt that comes beyond your zip line and buttons off to the side. It just gives safari. I've seen some lookbooks where women were out in the desert or like Africa, kind of safari looking, and they have the trousers with the t-shirts and the big brimmed hats and just the sandal, like that dad kind of sandal. And it's like, yes, maybe not a big brim hat, but just good hair, you know what I'm saying? Good styled hair or a slick back bun. The gold accessories, but keep it dainty and light. You just can't get enough. You can easily fall out of brunch into a beautiful walk or anything with this. This is a perfect for a quick little lunch date before you go back to work. Love, love, love these pants. I'm telling you, this thing keeps overheating. She's a mess. Not me. I'm not the mess. The camera is the mess. But anywho, so I have a pink pair and I wanted to do a colored pair. I have to preface, I do have a lot of trousers. Some are really solely for like showing homes. Some are really like, this is really just like an everyday, daytime, and then there's some that flex in between. But I can't wear them because we're on our journey back to the closet. We're on a journey back to those sizes. And until we get there, these are what fit, but they're still cute. They're very comfortable and I feel confident. So this is a pink pair. I've actually had this pair for a while. So for them to go on and for me to be able to button them, I was very, very happy. So I want to show you how I style these. Really? Now my light wants to go out. So strange. Like today is just, it's real interesting. It's real interesting. It's real interesting. This like goes all the way back from my morning. Whatever. We're not going to let it hold us back. We're going to keep filming because that's what we do. We don't give up. This is what I wanted to stress. I wanted to show you how there is a trouser front to these. Very pleated, you know, it gives the structure up top, extremely light extremely flowy with a nice hem, very long. Love the way these fit. They're so perfect for summer and spring. And then you can dress them up and dress them down. Oh, I love these. They have a stretchy back. Yes, these are also from, I believe, Zara. Yep, Zara, but they have this back here. And when I tell you, don't walk, run. If you are interested as a mommy that wants to get into that trouser, effortless, chic look, but you're like, I'm not going to, like, but you want to feel comfortable and you want to feel confident. I call this the confident elastic in the back, okay? The confident elastic. Business in the front, get off me in the back, okay? This is what's going to make you feel confident and comfortable, because you know that this is not going to be super tight around your front waist. It's going to fit you nice and snug, but not too tight, because this is going to forgive you in the back. And we love that. We love her. And that's why she made the list. So this next one, oh, I bought these, and I did buy these for my postpartum era. Okay, so she's relatively new to the fam bam, but I love her. These trousers are like a satin sheen. They have like a satin sheen to them. I'm not sure if they are coming across on camera. What is coming across on camera are the wrinkles, okay? The wrinkles are coming across. These pants are, I will say there's a little bit of a love-hate relationship with them because of how much they wrinkle. Steam, 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 steam. Walk out the house looking so beautiful. As soon as I sit in my car, strap on that seatbelt, get where I'm going and get out, it's like someone balled me up and threw me in the building. But the satin, the flowiness of the pants really forgive that fabricy wrinkled look when you put them on. I will also show you in a try on. Beautiful hem to them. So as we all know, well, we don't know, I'm going to let you know. I'm almost 5'8", so I'm a taller girly. And if you are on the taller side, one thing I like about Zara's hems is they've gotten really hip to the idea of giving you something that you can take out. I am finding that a lot of times Zara has understood the assignment to that if you wanted to get something tailored, I had one tailor tell me that they put certain things in here where they can kind of take you in and let stuff out, and their hems, whereas the older hem, you didn't get much length in your hem. The newer hems, they're catching on to the assignment and they're giving you a thicker hem that you can release and make it a little bit longer. So I like that as well. This is just such a good pair. It's almost a mix of that flowy pant leg, that flowy look, but the structure, you see the pockets in the back, but the structure of a trouser. And when I tell you, ooh, I love these. Someone help me troubleshoot why this keeps overheating. And if I need to just throw the camera away, okay, I can do that. I can throw it away. I'm not throwing it away. Somebody help me. Love. So back to what I was saying. I love this pair. I'm not gonna say this is my favorite because they're all my, I wouldn't buy something that I didn't love, right? Like I'm not gonna spend my money on stuff I don't love. Not even if I like it. I want to love it. I have so many clothes. I have so much stuff that in order for me to pick it off and see it in my head styled, I have to love it. I have to love it. Even if it's a basic, I have to be like, ooh, the way that hangs off my shoulders, I love it, for me to buy it. So they're all my favorites. We won't do favoritism, but this pair, she's up there. She's high up in the ranks. I absolutely love the finish, the polish of the pants, the trouser look, the flowiness of the bottoms. I love how this is a lot more daytime with a lighter tone, and she just is me and I am her. Okay, so I have two more pair left. I still want to give you one more look that is dress up, dress down type of feel. This is another light pair of trousers. I love her. Arguably, one of the easiest to wear, arguably one of the easiest to wear. Why am I struggling with that word? Maybe it's the cold brew, but this is a very light pair. Every time I look at these and how they're pleated with the one pocket in the back, for some reason, I don't know why I get Jim Carrey the Mask, like when he had that suit on, that like zoot suity looking outfit. It just gives very much so men's trouser, but with a feminine touch. They're very light, very soft, very, I don't know what I would call that, but very, because it's flowy, yes, but it still gives you this structure, this cinching in at the waist. Why does that keep coming undone? Yeah. The cinching in at the waist, the way the pockets are lined at an angle, the pleats, very much so professional girly, very much so smart fashion, very much so chic. She knows what she's doing. She puts effort into herself. Very much so. Nice and long, beautiful wear, beautiful color. It's coming off that banana yellow that everybody is obsessed with recently. Me, I won't say that I'm not obsessed with banana yellow, but I don't get the obsession. Like, I think it's cute, but I don't get the obsession with banana yellow. Like, I don't need banana yellow anything, but I've had these for so long. I guess this can be my one banana yellow nod, because it's definitely coming across like that on camera, but it is a little bit more of a darker beigey tone, a darker cream. I don't really know, because I can't give this a crew, I can't give this ivory. She's definitely not off-white, but she's more on the beigier, creamier side, and she gives smart fashion realness. Okay, she's a little bit more heavier, but soft, not overly structured, so you can dress this up and dress this down. This can totally be a nice day look, and then easily spin over to wearing a nice leather jacket or something over your shoulders and making it something in the evening with like a nice glass of wine. So I absolutely love her. I really wanted to add her in here because she gets worn a lot. Like, the amount of stains I've had to try and get out of this color. I should do a whole video on how to get stains out, and this would be the prototype. This would be exhibit A, because I feel like every time I wear her, I'm running through a stain factory. So now, last but not least, this is more on the dressier side. This is more, it comes as a two-piece suit, and it is very structured. The pants and the jacket are very much so that poplin material, but boy, do they pack some punch. With that being said, I wouldn't necessarily say these are postpartum pants, and you will see when I try them on. This is me giving it everything I got to feel confident and good in these, and they don't fit how I would love for them to fit, but they're just such a good pair of trousers. They are just, when you think of wanting to step out in a two-piece but make it feminine, these just come to mind. They look white on camera, but if you look closely, there is a pinstripe to them, a very thin black pinstripe to these pants. If you can see, I want to lift them all the way up. They have this pleating here that goes all the way down. Beautiful pleat to these. I even did like a little flare out in the try on where you can see how the pleat kind of overflaps in the front, and I think that's what makes that fold over of fabric, is what gives it that feminine fit to a very structured pant.